A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a historic encounter, Presidents Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin convened in Anchorage, Alaska, on Friday to discuss the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. This meeting marks the first direct dialogue between U.S. and Russian leaders since Putin's aggressive military actions began over 3 years ago. The session commenced around 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and was expected to last up to 7 hours, but concluded in less than 3, leaving many observers questioning the effectiveness of the talks. The White House confirmed that Trump traveled to Anchorage accompanied by key economic advisors, including Secretary Pete Hegseth, Chief of Staff Susie Wiles, Special Envoy Steve Witkoff, and Secretary of State Marco Rubio. While only Witkoff and Rubio participated directly in the discussions with Trump, Putin was joined by Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov, with Russian Defense Minister Andrei Belousov also present, though his role in the talks was unclear. Upon arrival, Trump and Putin exchanged a lengthy handshake, setting a cordial tone for what was anticipated to be a challenging negotiation. However, as the meeting concluded, both leaders appeared subdued, with no significant breakthroughs reported regarding the conflict in Ukraine. Trump, who had expressed optimism before the meeting about reaching a ceasefire, later acknowledged that while progress was made, significant issues remained unresolved. In a joint press event following the discussions, Putin reiterated Russia's commitment to ending the war, but emphasized that the primary causes of the conflict must be addressed for any agreement to hold. He cautioned against external interference that could derail any potential progress. Trump, on the other hand, described the meeting as extremely productive, stating that many points were agreed upon, but that it ultimately depended on the willingness of both Putin and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky to reach a deal. Despite the lack of concrete outcomes, both leaders expressed a desire for continued dialogue. Trump indicated that he would reach out to Zelensky and European leaders following the meeting, and he emphasized the need for Zelensky to take decisive action in the peace process. The U.S. president rated the summit a perfect 10 out of 10 in terms of rapport with Putin, highlighting the importance of collaboration between the U.S., Russia, and Ukraine to achieve lasting peace. The meeting was marked by a red carpet welcome for Putin, who received applause from Trump and a flyover by U.S. fighter jets, a stark contrast to the isolation he has faced in the West since the onset of the war. Russian officials, including Foreign Ministry spokesperson Maria Zakharova, took to social media to celebrate the warm reception Putin received, suggesting it undermined claims of Russia's isolation. While Trump had previously stated that business discussions would not occur until peace was established, Putin hinted at potential collaboration in technology and space exploration, indicating that trade discussions may have taken place during the talks. This shift in focus raised eyebrows, as many had expected the conversation to center solely on the Ukraine conflict. As the leaders parted ways, Trump expressed hope for future meetings, potentially including Zelensky, while Putin jokingly suggested their next rendezvous could be in Moscow. The lighthearted exchange belied the serious nature of their discussions, with both leaders recognizing the complexity of the issues at hand. In the aftermath of the summit, the lack of a clear path forward for peace in Ukraine remains a pressing concern. Both leaders have acknowledged the need for further discussions, but the timeline and conditions for future meetings remain uncertain. As Trump prepares to engage with NATO allies and Zelensky, the international community will be watching closely to see if any tangible steps toward a ceasefire can be achieved in the coming weeks. The stakes are high, and the world waits to see if diplomacy can prevail in this ongoing crisis. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.